Express sees the arrival of more than 400 happy Jamaicans.
They were the first group of immigrants to arrive in the UK at the request of the British government, and they came to help rebuild the country post-war. This was June 22nd, 1948.
Where do you come from?
Jamaica.
Have you brought your children with you?
Yes.
How many?
5 children.
Over the next 20-plus years, 500,000 Commonwealth citizens built British lives, worked British jobs, and paid British taxes, beginning an era of multiculturalism in Great Britain. Anthony Bryan was one of them. He came here from Jamaica in 1965 when he was just 8 years of age. Recently, he's been detained twice in an immigration removal centre.
Every time I go down to it, it's like, they're going to hold me today. Am I going to be locked up somewhere and have to phone my missus again? It's just a nightmare.
Like Anthony, many of the Windrush generation are now living with the threat of deportation. This after the British government recently tightened its migration rules, leaving many scrambling for documents and paperwork to prove they are here legally.
Some have been shut out of the system, which means they're denied the right to work, access to government services, including free healthcare that they have contributed to. Some have been detained and some are still in detention, and others have been deported to countries that are no longer their home.
It's an injustice that has David Lammy seething, not just as a British Member of Parliament, but also as a proud son of a Windrush migrant.
We need a proper apology. We need a very, very clear amnesty today for all of those people. People who've paid for lawyers need to be reimbursed and compensated for their loss. And we need to understand how many people have been deported, how many people have been detained, how many people have been denied access to the NHS in the United Kingdom that fall into this category.
Windrush Square was built to commemorate the first arrival of immigrants from the Caribbean to the UK back in 1948. 70 years later, many of them are facing uncertainty and wondering whether this is still a place they can call home. Isa Suarez, CNN, London.